Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Nydus Clan War. This is the first of 3 that we're going to do that are featuring some of the clans that have participated in some of our events in the past. Tonight is PSISTORM versus Revolution, and the winner of this Clan War will walk away with 50 bucks. The format is 4 players versus 4 players in an all-kill format, so it's pretty simple. And the way we're going to do vetoes is they're both going to agree on the first map, and then loser will pick for the rest of them. So there's the format. I'm your host Turdzerther. With me is Gigglebear. What's up, man? How you doing?
I am doing well, man. I am definitely ready for this. Last night's tournament was awesome, but I am ready for today's Clan War, man. It's the first big event we've had with a pretty big payout, so these clans are definitely gunning it out for something.
Yeah, absolutely. And we had a lot of good content on these maps yesterday, but it was in the Plat Diamond range, so I'm really excited to see what we can do with some GMs up in here. Sorry, they're messing around with the maps.
Yep, so it looks like it's going to be Newkirk. No, it's going to be Newkirk.
No, Zesty picked Proxima, right? And he said make Newkirk as a joke? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay, cool. So we already have our first map, and we'll jump into it here in just a second. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This should be some really fun games, man. I'm excited. I don't want to announce anything just yet, but just based off the people that are already in the party, I'm really excited about the games that we could have potentially. Alright, both players in the party. Let's get a race check and a ready check, and we'll jump into this. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Oh, shit. Yesterday's tournament was pretty awesome, man. We did have some GMs play on these maps because of the show match, right? And we had some awesome games, but I'm really excited to see all GMs.
Yeah, me too. I definitely agree. There's going to be some pretty high-level play, and like I said, it's for the biggest payout that we've done, so I'm sure these players are going to be playing pretty hard. Hopefully we get some good games, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. We should see some pretty good stuff for 50 bucks, you'd think. And if they win, they get to go on to the next date, too, and participate in the next one. So potentially they have a chance to win $100 by winning today. So it should be some pretty good games.
Yeah.
So
it looks like this first game is going to be a TVZ, which is always awesome, man.
yeah, absolutely. Especially on this map. You can see a lot of good play on this map in this matchup. So we'll have to see how this goes. Let me just throw up the scoreboard real quick. All right. So our blue Zerg player in the bottom right hand corner of the map, coming at us from revo.gg, it is Zesty.
And his opponent, the first player out from PSISTORM, the Red Terran, it is Epic.
Oh man, I'm pretty excited for this. I gotta say,
I know, right?
I don't want to give it away who's in the little channel or whatever that we made for this event, but we could have some pretty nice matchups. So I was wondering, because there's $50 on the line and that you get to advance if you win, if these guys were just going to cheese the crap out of each other, or if we're going to get some straight up games. I hope we maybe get a mixture of both, because that kind of provides some fun too, but we'll see what we get.
Yeah, I know, right? I hope we get some kind of aggressive games that end up kind of falling back into macro, you know, as it's like no player could really kind of finish the other player off. But we'll have to see, man.
This guy,
what's up?
The guy named Furiously Angry says Gigglebear is what I call my 3-year-old when I tickle him. I'm just saying, it's weird.
That is weird.
That is pretty weird.
That is a coincidence.
You're never going to look at your 3-year-old the same now that you've watched the Nydus. No, I'm just messing with you. Bleak joining us in chat. What's up, man? Nice to see you. I agree. This should be pretty good. So far, we're not up to anything too cheesy. It's pretty standard from the looks of things, man. This map, sometimes you never know what you're going to get on it, but it's pretty standard so far, so.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like Reaper Expand coming out of Epic, and out of Zesty, it looks like Hatch Gas Pool. So absolutely very kind of defensive macro openers out of both players. We shouldn't see anything crazy coming out. The Reaper may pick up a couple Lings or something like that. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yep, absolutely. And just to let everyone know, we are running a delay today because of the payout and its significance that you promote to the next day. We figured it would be a good idea to include a delay. And just to talk about the format, there'll be these 2 teams competing today, and then 2 different teams competing next weekend, and then the winner of each weekend will advance to the 3rd day. So technically the first place winner will get $100 and the second place winner will get 50. It's a little convoluted, but it kind of makes sense. So This Reaper, though, coming in, trying to see what it can find in the terms of damage. I don't think it's going to find too much. It's more of just a poke in at this point. Making sure your
Yep.
opponent has that expansion is really what you're trying to look for here. So.
Absolutely, man. Keep an eye on the number of lings and the number of drones built at the natural. See if an all-in's coming or something like that. But it's really just kind of going to get backed away now, as there are lings and a queen there. Shouldn't be able to find too much more damage.
Yep. We got a bunch of people joining us in chat here. Let us know who you're cheering for, by the way. This is a clan war, so obviously a lot of people should be pretty biased in here about who they're rooting for. Penguin is obviously going for his clanmate Epic. But yeah, on Epic side of things, we have like the beginnings of a 2-1-1 with Stim already started. So it does look like a pretty standard 2-1-1. And then on Zesty's side of things, he's going with Speed. So pretty standard so far. We'll have to see how this plays out.
Yep.
I'm glad
absolutely.
it wasn't some like proxy or a cheese or something. So.
Yeah, we'll have to see when Zesty decides to take his third, and if he does, or if he wants to do an attack off 2-base or something like that. As you said, just Speed coming in now, no Baneling Nest or Roach Warren down, so I imagine as we see the drone move out, looks like he's going to take a third.
Yep, and the starport is down as well, so we'll have to see if sometimes people build a couple mines and they send some mines over with the drop. But we'll have to see how it goes with that, because there is a reactor down. I imagine it's just a swap out with the starport. So it's probably just your very standard 2-1-1, but some players can do some insane damage with it, as we saw yesterday too. So
yeah, I can definitely catch a player off guard. Even just, forcing out lings and clearing up creep can definitely be good with it. I mean, it's just such a good build. But if you, I know it definitely goes down. But if you find any damage with the 2-1-1, I mean, that's kind of like the icing on the cake. They're definitely beneficial. Yep. Epic's got a good number of Marines now, so he shouldn't be bothered by any sort of ling attack that comes across from Zesty. Whether or not Zesty decides to just straight drone up that third, or if he drops some tech here and maybe goes for an attack, is something we'll have to keep an eye on.
Yep, absolutely. And no Baneling Nest or anything just yet. He's relying on just queens and lings to hold this, and I think he might be alright, but he doesn't have as many queens as we saw that was necessary to hold this yesterday, so I'm kind of questioning whether or not he'll be able to do this, as now 2 complete medevacs are loaded up. So
yeah, this could definitely catch Zesty off guard if he's not paying attention. These overlords moving out are nice, though. They more than likely will spot the drop. But as you said, man, not a huge amount of queens, as there are some getting into position now if there was a drop, but
yeah.
just 2 of them.
Yep. Absolutely.
He's going to drop out here?
Yeah, he's unloading here out in front. We'll have to see. He's going to push up here into this natural. The queens are a little bit out of position. I think they were waiting for the drop in the main, but I'd imagine he'll have them down here in just a second. So.
Yep. So he's going to get to work, carve up a couple of lings and clear out some creep. This is good trade so far for Terran. Good job by Zesty attacking the medevacs.
Yeah,
definitely
almost got
the way
one.
you want. Yeah, definitely the way you want to do that. You want the lings to just kind of go and attack the Marines, but really the key unit there is to get those queens attacking the medevacs.
Yep, absolutely. What's up? One of Pro Flood joining us in chat at Ryza as well. Nice to see you guys. I'd say that was pretty well held though, man. He almost got the medevac completely, and if nothing else, was forced to push it back. So.
Yep, it feels like he held out like absolutely as long as he could, and then right when he needed to have units, they were there,
Yeah, so we'll have to see what both players choose as a follow-up. We have 1-1 about to finish up for Epic, and 1-1 about to finish up for Zesty too, so.
Should be pretty even in that regard. We do see a third CC just about to finish up, or it's about halfway done actually from Epic. So he definitely has that coming down too, as Zesty makes his way to a fourth, it looks like.
Yeah, and Zesty also has that Baneling Nest that's about to pop as well, so at least he'll have a couple Banes that can hold this next aggression, but I don't know if he'll really wait that long to push in here. We'll have to see. But 1-1 for both players is finishing up. I'd imagine we're about to see some aggression once that finishes, so the Baneling Nest won't be into play just yet.
I like Epic's constant pressure with this, with these medevacs and the Marines, but Zesty's queen count has gotten pretty high, so with these 3 medevacs and one of them being pretty low, could get sniped and lose kind of its pushing potential.
Yeah, absolutely. This full medevac about to join the fight, and he's choosing to push in a little bit, I guess, just to kind of see the reaction. Kind of see what he's dealing with. If he's not careful, yeah, I was going to say he's about to get surrounded, but...
Medevac's down to 6 health, man, and it's pretty much full, so that could have been a bad loss, but nice pickup there from Epic.
Yep, and even better drop up here in the main. He's going to unload and find a completely unprotected mineral line. Okay, so the queen pops, but it gets taken down immediately, as well as a couple drones, so he's going to come up here and also drop into the third, so very nice play from Epic here.
Absolutely, man. The double prong drop. It looks like the one in the main will get picked up. As he does head up into the third area. Massive flood of lings, though, going to kind of shoo him away.
Yeah,
he will. I think he's going to actually, carve those up for now. A couple of drones going to get caught out as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, now he's just trying to pull them apart here with this drop also going in between the main and the natural. So very well handled from Epic. He's going to decide instead to go for this fourth over here, which is a great call. start denying some of that larva, rather. Sorry, I was trying to read chat. I can't read and speak at the same time. But 11 drones so far have gone down in this aggression, so this is a very good play from Epic, as this main is just getting carved up. And now there's a Liberator as well. 18 drones going down so far. This is insane, man. Talk about a distraction so you could get some damage done, as a spawning pool is about to finish up as well. So, man, that's an insane drop.
Absolutely, man. The multi-prime drops have been awesome. Definitely forcing Zerg to build Lings rather than, you know, go tech or go anything that keeps them off Lings, Banelings, anything like that. These medevacs will get cleaned up here by Epic, so this is nice. Unfortunately, Zesty trades a couple of Queens here, but he does clean up that pressure. As you said, though, the main drop still is going ham on that lair.
Yeah, absolutely. That was pretty well played by Zesty, though. I gotta hand it to him, man. Those transfuses were on point, and he cleaned up the drops, but it's just never ending. There's another 2 full medevacs. They're about to rain hell on the new spawning pool, rendering that useless. So Zesty's in a bit of a bad spot, and I'm not sure that he can really hold this with what he has, as now he's being pulled apart in 2 locations at this point, without the ability to even make anything. So he's going to rely on this one queen that's about to pop, but I'd say this is almost all but over, unfortunately, for Zesty.
Yeah,
with the main and the 4th falling at the same time. So
losing the lair, the spawning pool, I mean, that's just some key tech, and as you said, he lost his 4th. Zesty knows it, and he GG's out.
Yep, absolutely. So that will be GG, and Epic will take game number 1. Man, that was a pretty good game number 1, though.
Yeah, I agree. Epic's multi-prime drops were really impressive, man.
Yeah. Yep, that was nice, man. He was pulling apart at the main and the 4th there at the exact same time, and Zesty almost had it to deal with it, but just really couldn't hold on there. So the way the format will work now is the winner will stay. Obviously, Epic will go on, Zesty will drop, and the new player will pick the next map. Oh, jeez.
Pretty awesome though, man. We'll wait to get him in the party to confirm.
Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of stopped talking there, but we're just making sure the next player can join in. The next player will be Seed, and he will get to choose the map. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope we have some really good games here coming up. That was a pretty good game number 1, though, man.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, man, as a Terran, I was really impressed by Epic's multi-prong drops there. Just pulled Zesty completely out of position.
Yeah.
Zesty got caught being a little bit greedy going up on the 4 bases without Banelings, but I mean, the multi-prime drops, man, just pulling it apart. Constant aggression.
Yep, absolutely. And we already have our next map picked, so we'll jump into that and get rolling. PSISTORM is currently up 1 point in this best of 7.
Oh, man. Change that baby to 1v1.
Rise is saying we love you at the Nydus. We love you guys.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
1F has always been awesome to us, dude. It's pretty cool. All these guys. We'll have to get them in the next one. We plan on doing more of these clan wars in the future too. So hopefully we'll get a couple more clans in, and we can match a couple more of these big clans together.
You're gonna put Seed in there?
Oh wait, yeah. Where the fuck is he? Oh, it's because he's not.
Bottom.
Yeah, he doesn't have a portrait. I was all looking for him. There we go. Cool.
Alrighty, we'll race check, ready check. And we should be getting into game 2 here. It looks like it's going to be Honor Grounds. Yep. And we, as you said earlier, have Seed versus the winner of the first game from PSISTORM. It is Epic. So.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll just wait on a ready from both players, and we will jump into this next game. That was a good game 1, though, man. I'm excited for this clan war, and the other ones we have coming up as well. So.
Indeed, and it looks like we have a TVP on this one too, so a little bit of a race switch up there, which is awesome, man.
Yeah.
As much as I love TVZ, and you don't want to watch one matchup all night, that's definitely a bummer.
I don't mind TVP though, man. TVP can be really fun at times. There's some points where it can be kind of a ramp up and it takes a while to get there, but once the magic comes, man, it's pretty badass. So I don't mind this as a matchup at all.
Yeah, I like TVP as well, man. Like I said, I think I said it last night. The only matchup I don't like watching, and I don't like watching like multiple, like 10 games of it is TVT.
Yep,
but
absolutely.
Other than that, all the matchups are so much fun to watch, man.
Yep. So give me just 1 second, guys, to throw up this scoreboard, and then we will get our introductions. I'm pretty excited to see where this is headed. Okay, boom, just like that. So.
Got the overlay. Boom,
oh shit. Well, let me check on. That's the big one. Yeah. No, you got. It was good. Okay, so. Our player from revolution.gg in the top left-hand corner of the map, our purple Protoss, it is Seed.
And his opponent helping his team to a quick game 1 from PSISTORM, the Red Terran. It is epic.
Yeah, I'd have to say those drops were pretty epic, dude. Sorry for the dad joke, but man,
Hi-oh.
yeah, no, nah, but they were good, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. Like I was even like, oh, it's about the standard 2-1-1, like just kind of playing it off as nothing, but then it kind of spiraled out of control there, man, with just that continual pressure. Just Medevacs always bringing over units. That was crazy, dude. So
Yep,
I'm pretty excited to
absolutely.
see where this one's headed.
I liked, some players will take that drop and go into the main or whatever, and Zesty had 2 queens there, so it was interesting that he went and pushed, the creep. It's definitely a good decision, but it looked like he kind of was a little bit more passive than some players are with his 2-1-1, just clearing creep and kind of poking at the queens and lings and stuff. But yeah, as you said, eventually it just ramped up to this like multi-pronged drop that was like no creep was able to be spread, and
Yeah.
just kind of the pressure was too much, man.
Yeah, and Jesse had some really good injects there for a while. I thought he was going to hold just about base, really good injects alone. So, or I mean, well, injects. Sorry, I meant, excuse me. I can't even think right now, dude. I'm just so.
Transfuses?
Yeah, transfuses. I'm just losing my mind. I'm sorry. I'm excited for this though, man. But yeah, I thought he was going to hold base off transfuses there alone because of queens.
Yeah, he started once he got the number, like as you said, kind of early when he was sitting on like 2 or 4. It was like a little worrying as that 2-1-1 was coming across. But he ended up getting on like 6 queens that were just there for spreading creep and being in the middle of the map. So that was a pretty good number. And as you said, transfuses, man, definitely pretty good.
Yep.
But we
Oh,
see a
man.
Cybercore coming out from Seed as he does start an Adept. And we have an Expo coming out of Epic as it's going to be a Reaper expand.
Yep, and the Reaper just narrowly missed the probe coming over, so he should
Bummer.
kind of. Yeah, he should kind of know where he's at, but.
Looks
We'll
like
have to
Seed is going to back up and take that Zalnaga Temple.
Yep.
Does that give Vision of the Third? Just out of curiosity. It totally does. Look at that.
Yeah,
Bam.
that's awesome. Man.
Nailed. that is awesome. So it looks like Factory coming out from Epic as he starts into a 1-1-1 with some Marine production coming out of that reactor now. Is it going to be for Cyclones, you think?
Yeah, probably, man. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure. I'd probably guess he was a little more gas heavy this time around than last time, so we'll have to see how that plays out. And then on the Protoss side of things, we already have our robotics facility down, so I don't know, dude. This is already off to a weirder start.
Yep, and we're seeing resonating glaives being researched as well, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a warp prism come out of this robo and a couple more gateways go down from Seed.
Yep.
As it's likely going to be a strong adept pressure here. Epic will get up in here with the Reaper. Will he see what he needs to see? At least he sees the expansion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He saw
Yeah,
most of it. I don't know if
Yep.
he necessarily saw the resonating glaives. That's the only thing he might have not seen, but he should have got a pretty good look at the rest of the base there. And then behind this, you were right, man. We got a Cyclone coming out, a Mine, and a pretty Medevac. So there's going to be a pretty nice little 1-1-1 here.
Yeah, there's potential to do a lot of pressure if Seed is not paying attention or a little bit out of position or something like that. We do see additional gateways coming down from Seed, so that's really good. And his Resonating Glaive's just about halfway done, so it should finish up, depending on the boost of this Medevac shortly after it gets there.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much damage this drop can get done, man. It does have a Mine in that Cyclone as well, so I don't know if there's really enough to hold this just yet. This has a potential to do some pretty big damage here. But never underestimate Pylon Oversalt, dude. Oh, wait. He doesn't even have the Mothership Core out yet. Damn.
Oh, yes, could be.
Yeah,
Could be
this could be even worse than I thought there. I thought it was out already. I just assumed, so.
He does have a couple of adepts, and the gateways are morphing into warp gates now, so we do see a sick warp in. That timing, though, going to be able to help shoot this 1-1-1 away.
Yep, absolutely.
Ooh, nice pickup micro there from Epic.
Yep, and the Mine joining over as well, too. And the Mothership Core is out now, too, so maybe he'll have Overcharge here in a minute. I thought it was out already. Sorry about that. I misspoke, but... Man, same thing, just these crazy drops. Behind this macro nav very well, as it's, he's managed to stay pretty close in worker count. It's 36 to 41, so...
Yep. This drop, as I said, it is just continuing to poke around, keep Seed on his toes. Seed is a really nice observer over in Epic space, though. He's going to be able to see exactly how many barracks are going to be down, at least in that section of the base.
Yep, absolutely. So these adepts are going to be able to pick up a little bit of that drop there, but he's going to load up the rest and get out of here. But both players were supply blocked there for just a second, so production for both players had kind of came to a halt there. But drops behind this leads me to believe that Epic is just going to continue to go with the drop style because he's going with all of his bio upgrades. So.
Yep. Seed repositions that observer a little bit, gets to see the army. And really, that was nice by Seed to be able to use those adepts to pick up the Cyclone. Once that unit died, Epic was kind of forced to pick up what he had and go back home. So the pressure is now backed off of Seed. He is free to macro as he pleases. He does have this Widow Mine, though, at his third. So that's going to be annoying if he wants to go out there and set that up.
Yep. And Epic is also dropping his third and starting to make a couple tanks, too. So it's almost like he's starting to posture up into a bit of a later game composition. Felt that he was annoying enough in the beginning, huh? And now that he knows he delayed his opponent's third, too, he probably is feeling a little better. So, and the worker lead is also now tied. He did a fat round of SCVs there, and it's now 45 to 46. So,
yep. So Seed eventually does clean up that Widow Mine at his third. No big deal there. But as you said, both players, is this, yep, likely coming out to take his Nexus. Both players making their way to the third. I'm sure we'll see some pressure come out of Seed as he does have, or out of Epic as he does have a good amount of units here. These 3 Marines kind of gonna go poke across. I'm sure they're gonna, oh, they're actually not gonna make it to the third.
Yeah, no.
Sure, they're gonna see the third and then be like, hey,
unfortunately, they went into the wrong neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't make it very far, but at least he kind of knows the composition that he's going to have to deal with later, as there are a bunch of Stalkers out, and he doesn't know that Blink has started, but I mean, at least he knows there's a few Stalkers. He didn't see this other round though, so.
Yep.
A couple Liberators coming out as well, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, man. It's got medevac Liberator production going on out of that reactive starport. As you said, though, there are a good amount of Stalkers, and once Blink comes in, they start to be able to deal with Liberators at least a little bit better.
Yeah.
As they can reposition and kind of force the Liberators to take a bad siege.
Yep, and Armor 1 is about to be done as well for Protoss 2, so that'll help out a little bit with the Liberators as well, but Liberators are being made by the 2 right now, so we'll have to see. I saw a couple medevacs come out, and now he's just switching, it looks like, to full Liberator production, so.
And if we take a look at the income tab, it is dead even almost at 52 for Protoss and 51 for Terran. So very even in that regard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Epic was trailing there for just a little bit because he was trying to do all of that aggression, but he tied up the worker count there very quickly. Losing a medevac there, though, I didn't see if it was loaded up with anything.
It actually was not.
Okay.
He had boosted it. I'm not sure if it was just a scouting medevac, but yeah, it wasn't loaded with anything. But still, you know, losing a medevac, not ideal, but
yeah,
not the worst.
We also have a Dark Shrine about to finish up as well, so. Oh shit, the move out.
Antares 777X, thank you very much for the follow, man. You are awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate it. I believe you're number 420, so thank you very much. We just wanted 400 this weekend, and we got a lot yesterday, so thank you very much. Those were some really good force fields, though.
Yeah,
completely
for sure.
preventing that entire move out right there. So at least he gets a couple seconds to do a little bit of production, but there's nothing coming out just yet, man. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that. It's a lot of tanks and Liberators, man. So sure, he'll have a couple DTs coming in, but that's the only thing in production as of yet.
Good force fields again, man. The stim does come out, but yeah, this third base is pretty much just going to be free.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the tanks are just going to reign supreme, and the Liberators in the sky will zone anything out from jumping on those. Seed is definitely on the back foot here.
Yeah, well, he has Blink, so he's not out of it or anything. He just needs to get some really, really good trades right here. But I'm not sure once those tanks get planted, he'll have enough to deal with this. So these Liberators coming down, putting their zones down. They did get picked off really well, though. And those force fields were money, man. Completely preventing that bio from engaging up that ramp. Holy shit, those force fields were awesome, man.
Yep.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
So the number of adepts here, oh man, it's just kind of taking shells. Unfortunately, the army's taking a little bit too much damage. The pylon overcharge, or the pylon that was overcharged does go down. But man, all of Seed's units are so bruised right now that a sim up could really, oh no, the adepts, they're stuck because they can't blink, dude.
Yeah. And he hasn't even moved these tanks up. If he could get a couple tanks up on this high ground, that would spell pretty much the end here for Seed. We'll have to see, though, man. Epic is playing like a monster. There are a couple DTs out. Oh, okay. They get scanned right away.
No longer.
Yeah. Damn. Sorry, DTs. Man, this is crazy. I don't know. He might have enough to hold with this Warpin, but this is an insane push just with those tanks.
Yep. So the DT will actually stick in and get a couple of slashes off on that one tank. Oh, nice fight.
He got it.
Not have him spit.
That was a good pickup right there, man. 1 DT for a tank. I'd take that trade.
Yep, absolutely. Especially when the tanks are beating down your front door, man. He is. Epic is gunning for that Cyber Core, though, and that would be a huge hit as Blink Stalkers up on those tanks would be helpful. The number of Marauders, though, is starting to get out of hand here, so Stalkers may not even be too helpful for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So Overcharge is going to help a little bit, or at least delay this, but it's just going to let the medevacs heal up all of his bio forces. So, man, what a crazy-ass engagement here. This is nice. But I don't know that he's going to be able to hold because there's just constant Marine forces streaming in behind this. So the parade is real at this point, and the tanks are still down here on the low ground, just shredding anything that gets close enough to him. So
Yep.
Monster play from
Absolutely,
Epic
man.
here.
So that is it. Seed taps out, and Epic will take game number 2 as PSISTORM makes their way through the first Super Clan War.
Yep. Absolutely. So now they are up 2 points, and we'll have to find out the next player. But thank you guys very much for tuning in. Be patient with us. We'll get our next match going here in just a second. Loser picks maps, so it'll be really fast. We just got to find out who that player will be.
Yep.
A huge thank you to both clans, too, by the way, for participating in tonight's Clan War. We're trying to get a lot of these done here in the future, so if you're a clan interested in participating, just let us know.
Yep, and for anybody who doesn't know, this event will actually go over the course of 3 weeks. This first week is PSISTORM and Revolution. Next week is IGX and, oh man, you gotta...
Islas, yeah, because they just changed
there we
their
go.
name. It's a little confusing, but yeah.
I know, right?
It's
I was
all
like,
good.
oh god. But yeah, IGX and Islas, and the first week the winner gets $50. The second week winner gets $50, and then the winner of those 2 weeks will meet in the third week finals, and that is $50. So the first place winner of the clan war will get a total of $100.
Yep.
Second place will get $50. So that's kind of the rough format for you guys who maybe just joined a little bit late.
Yeah, absolutely. And we plan on doing more of these in the future, too. We're not quite sure when they'll be just yet because we're kind of working on the teams for that. But if we can get enough teams interested in doing another round of this, it's something we'd love to do because Clan War is a format that we don't think there's enough content of. So we absolutely love doing Clan Wars. But right now, we're just waiting for our next Revolution player, and we'll jump into the game as soon as we get them in here. Antares says, I'm unsure how I feel about some of the new maps, but I'm very excited that Blizzard isn't afraid to try new things. Yeah, me too, man. I don't know. This map pool seems to be getting a lot of really mixed reviews, but I like how aesthetically pleasing it is. I know that's a weird thing to judge a map pool off. I guess that shows how not good I am at the game, that I care about how it looks, but I do like some of the stuff they're trying out visually, so...
I feel like I'm just like, I don't care how the maps play. Like, this visually, these maps are fun to look
Yeah,
at.
exactly.
A lot of grass, and I'm digging that, dude. Like,
Yep, absolutely.
easy
They're
on
asking
the
if
eyes.
that was the real seed. Yes. Correct.
That was the real seed.
Yep, absolutely. And the real Epic, too, man. Epic is looking really, really strong with this drop aggression. That's twice now where he was able to just get in with early aggression and just stay ahead for the better part of the game. And there for a second, I really thought Seed was going to hold on, but he could just never really hang in there, so...
Yeah, I think Seed's defense of the Cyclone medevac aggression was really, really good, man. He got his Nexus up without having too many units having to worry about it. I mean, he had to pull one time with the depths, but he kind of shoot it away after that.
Yeah.
But once the Marauders in numbers started coming across the map, then it really became a trouble. And as you said, those tanks just kind of shelling everything on the high ground of Seed's base, really playing to the map there.
Yeah, that DT was crazy, though, man. I got to hand him to that DT. Just that one DT came in and shredded a tank, so... That was pretty nice. I forgot that I also put up the score, so we have the ability to show the score here for anyone just joining us.
Do it.
Boom.
Do it. Do it.
There's the score. We're just waiting for our next player from Revolution, though. Give us just 1 second. I guess they're trying to figure out who it will be. Oh, never mind. Awesome.
Honor Grounds and Newkirk have already been played, so we can't do those. But other than that, we're good.
Yeah, I'm just typing that to the players. How many star does this channel have?
17.
Oh, I don't get it. I'm sorry that I don't understand the question. What do you mean?
What? I don't know. 17 out of 17. I'd say.
Oh,
That's where we're at.
I'm
If I had to
loving the
give
new
some-
maps. I've yet to be link dropped. Oh, you just haven't hit the old turds earlier on the map.
I
yet.
know,
I'm
right?
just
Well, you're
messing
talking to
with
the
you.
wrong
Yeah.
guy. Like, this guy
Yeah.
link drops everybody.
But yeah, no, we're not just wasting your time. We're just waiting for the next player to pick the map. The next player will be Revolution, though, from Team Revolution. So that'll be fun to say. Furiously Angry, thank you very much for the follow, sir.
That name. Take it literally.
All right. I'm typing him out.
Them thumbnails, though, dude. This has been, I like how it's a problem, like, for Plat Diamonds and for, like, really high-level players, you know? It's just like, yeah, hold on one sec. Let me take a look at the map pool.
Yeah.
I
That's how
don't
the
know.
tournament, yeah, that's how the tournament was yesterday. I was like whispering the whole map pool so people could decide, but that's all right. It's only been out for like, you know, a little, very, very short while, so it's gonna take a little bit while. But he did choose his map, so the next map will be Proxima, and PSISTORM is currently up 2 points. in this best of 7. So
yeah, man. You think Epic has it in him? Think he's gunning for the all kill?
I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't rule it out given the play that we've already seen from him. The dude's a monster. Is this the first time you've seen Epic play? This is my first time, yeah. So I was kind of unsure of who he was coming into this, but the dude is just tearing it up.
Yeah, I'm really, really liking it. And as a Terran, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, like you're a bit biased.
Multi-pronged drops always, special place in my heart, man.
He's like, wait, can I have these replays? I'm gonna go back and study the
For
builds.
sure.
No.
Like, it's the 2-on-1. I just know that I suck at it. It was just a way crisper 2-on-1, Like,
yeah.
It's awesome.
Yep. All right, so we're just waiting for both of our players to ready up. Oh, everyone's tripping over your kitty.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yesterday it was like up on his shoulder and everyone was losing their mind. It was pretty badass. I want a cat like that. My cat like goes mental sometimes and tries to kill me.
It's not good.
Keeps me on my toes though. Like, it's all right. I don't mind it. So either way though, we are loading into this next map. It will be Proxima Station and it will be Terran versus Zerg. Revolution coming in for Team Revolution. All right. So
go for it, man. Who do you want to introduce?
I'm gonna make sure the scoreboard is updated. So our pink Zerg player in the top right-hand corner of the map. Oh wait, let me check the overlay. We're good. Coming at us from Team Revolution, it is Revolution. We'll just call him Revolution Squared. Nah, I'm sure that joke has been made.
I know, right? And helping his team, 2 games up in this best of 7 from PSISTORM, the Red Terran. It is Epic.
Yep. KJ Freedom joining us in chat. What's up, KJ? Nice to see you in here, man, supporting your team. You guys are doing very well, I might say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You guys came out in force. Epic was a good first player, man, because
Yeah.
he is just tearing through it right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Those were some 2 pretty convincing games. Those drops were just pretty ridiculous, dude. And then just the flood behind it. So, pretty good game so far, man. I'm pretty excited. I hope we can go to Game 7, though. That's just like my caster bias, but I don't know. We'll have to see if they can pull it out. Pretty standard game, though, so far. Nothing really too crazy yet.
Yep. Looks like Revolution is going to just grab his hatch, then go into gas. I imagine Pool is going to come down shortly afterwards. And it looks like a Reaper Expand is coming out of Epic. So as you said, nothing too crazy. Both players looking to, at least play like mid-game and not attack super early.
Yeah, and Tara's saying, I like Proxima Station better than Honor Grounds. Hopefully we'll have some interesting games to watch. Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't really know how the maps play out yet. I know everyone seems to be making their own opinions already, but I haven't really played them enough yet to kind of figure it out yet. Based on the last night's tournament, I kind of have some ideas, but I think we could see some pretty good games on this map. During the show match, it was crazy, so...
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting map. Like,
yeah.
it sticks out in my mind from some of the other maps.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I think we all agreed though, like 95% of people agreed Abyssal Reef is by far the best one to like look at and play.
Yeah, but I'm sad the shark disappeared. The shark was there for a while and then it just left us, dude. It's pretty ridiculous.
I know, right?
But yeah, the Reaper is out and the Scout is down over here too, so he's going to get over here, Epic that is, and see that there's nothing too crazy going on just yet. His opponent does not have his third base, and it's a pretty standard game in the grand scheme of things. So the Reaper will get over and confirm that, and it does look like he's up to a pretty similar build as last time.
Yep, absolutely. So pretty, as you said, pretty standard here. Some Ling is going to try and poke at the Reaper. The Reaper actually does pick up one of those Lings, which is nice. Keeping the constant SCV scout on that third is also going to be helpful because you can use that Reaper to kind of poke the front while also kind of making sure that no third's able to go down.
Yeah, absolutely. They're asking in chat, is Epic undefeated? Yes. So the scoreboard down at the bottom of the screen will just reflect the team score and not the player score. But in this case, it reflects both because he's gone undefeated. This is an all-kill format, so whoever wins stays. Oh, shit. We got some Hellions coming out, man.
I like that, man. Switching it up. It looks like we have a starport after that, so it's not going to be any sort of... I think it's actually going to be Hellion Banshee, as that starport is likely to switch with the barracks.
Yep, absolutely. And the supply depot comes down here just trying to be a little annoying. Oh, but getting the cancel out before it was killed, too, so not wasting any minerals. And at least he knows exactly when his opponent is trying to get that third base. And these Hellions are poking in, but I think these Queens are going to be able to hold this aggression because this nice little choke point that this map provides, so... Oh, some good grenades, though, yeah.
Fun little grenade there.
Yeah.
Got right in the middle, blew them all apart, man. But, yeah, this is really just to poke around, see if we can find any creep tumors or anything like that. Stop the, the flood of that as the Banshee with Cloak has been started. And Hellion production is definitely pumping. So
yeah, Scarecrow joining us in chat, asking who the first 2 players were. Oh, Bleak just answered him. Damn, you guys are fast, man. Yeah, we are in a bit of a delay, so I apologize for that. I see things 90 seconds later. But yeah, so we've had an epic clan war so far. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's good to see some familiar faces in here and some new faces as well. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow. We have a lot of content coming up in the very near future. Oh shit, we got Cloak Banshees coming out as well, man.
I know, right? Does he continue to produce them? He does. The second one is being built. So these Hellions continue to poke, but really nice, queen control by Revolution, making sure that he doesn't allow those in while simultaneously spreading that creep. Yeah. So he hasn't. Epic hasn't been able to find kind of a weak spot in the armor of Revolution yet. Maybe this Banshee will.
Yeah, we'll have to find out, man. This Banshee's gonna poke in, but unfortunately, it's scouted by that Overlord, man. So
he tries to fly.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm not here. I'm
it's
not
like,
here.
No. I promise. It wasn't anything. But yeah, it's pretty good here. She's trying to distract with these Hellions, but this wall of queens. Oh, he pulled him off creep though. Okay.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it's like attacking with a wet noodle when you're a Hellion against a queen. But the Spore in the main is doing more than enough to shoo away that Banshee as it's gotten fairly low. No damage to be found there. Really nice kind of hold there. I don't want to call it a hold because it's not like he was being attacked, but nice by Revolution.
Yep. Man, this is crazy. And behind this, we have a reactor factory coming down, Stim finishing up as well, and a reactor barracks. So he's probably about to just transition into those monster drops that we've seen him take the first 2 games with. And I wouldn't blame him, considering how nasty he is with them. So.
Yep. Oh, this one queen actually getting transfused. Very nice. Yeah. Epic's going to go ahead and back up, clear up some creep. I think this is a really nice idea. Getting the Banshee with the Hellions, get a lot more firepower that way.
Oh shit, someone just threw us a donation. Thank you very much. As I mentioned before, yeah, thank you very much. We won't see it for 90 seconds, so we can't give you the proper credit for a minute, but thank you very much. Your support is very appreciated. All of the donations go right back into creating content. We don't keep any of that money. We're just trying to create some content. So, speaking of that, while we'll have a bit of a standoff here in this game, we're about to have a couple $150 open tournaments for GMs and Masters, and a couple more of these $50 clan wars. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow, and we'll try to rock more content for you guys here in the very, very near future. I can't pronounce your name because I'm trash, but thank you very much for your follow, man. You read that one, Giggle. I'm gonna throw that one at you.
No, I'm good, man. You go ahead. Oh, so the Banshee actually in the third does go down.
Oh, I missed it because I was laughing about the name. Sorry.
It was just poking around. It wasn't doing too much. The Spore really kind of shooted away. As Epic looks to be transitioning more into Bio Mine now and off of that kind of Hellion Banshee style play.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you very much for the follow. I apologize that I can't read very well. I never learned that skill.
That's a really hard one though.
Yeah, no, dude. I saw it and I'm like, oh shit, now I'm on the spot too because I started to mention it. I don't know about this hold though. Now that it has a couple mines and some bio behind it, Stim is about to finish up in 1-1 as well. So this is going to be a pretty significant push. But there are some Banes, so Revolution might be able to hold this. He doesn't have Bane's speed finished up just yet though. So
yeah. He does have good creep spread, which is nice, but as you said, having Bane speed on creep is like the ideal situation. These Marines are going to start to poke up here now. The Widow Mines will get buried. It comes down to pretty much how good of shots those get.
Iceman with the 840 donation. Thank you very much, sir. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, we'll talk about donations here in a little bit more about what that will provide. But thank you so much for that, man. I didn't want to gloss over that. But yeah, that was pretty well held by just Queens and Links, man. It's pretty ridiculous the amount of stuff you can get done with it. But now there's Banes as well. I think he's trying to just bide his time until Bane speed is finished up. And then Revolution will probably feel a lot more comfortable about dealing with this. But that is a lot of BIOS streaming over, Giggle.
Yeah, man, this is a fearsome force from Epic, and this is what we've seen in all these games, man. Kind of, light pressure that maybe does damage, maybe it doesn't, but dude, before you know it, all of a sudden there is a massive Terran army moving across the map on you.
Yeah, and this map lends itself really well to right here, just picking up a medevac and going up into that main and just having a hell of a time up there too. So we'll have to see if he's able to do that now that a couple more medevacs are joining the fight. We've seen him do it on the last map too. So, oh, these Bane speed is finished. I think he's trying to bait it back into these mines. If he can get a couple good shots, that'll be really nice for him. But these Hellbats are serving as like the front line.
And the Banshee does. Oh, it stays alive actually. And this is a really tense battle here. Either player could take, a bad fight, and that could just be it. The number of Banes from Revolution is good. As they roll in now, they're going to see if they can get the connections that they need.
Oh,
good
those are
down.
Those are some.
And I think he's actually able to do this without. Okay, more Terran streaming in now.
Yeah, but more banelings as well, man. Those are some really good connects. If he can find as good a connects as last time with this, once these lings pop, he'll have defender's advantage. Look at how much lings he has. He just needs a really good surround to avoid those mines, and he'll be able to hold, man. That was very, very well played from Revolution.
Yep. So there is still bio poking at the front. These Widow Mines could be bad, but Revolution being good, making sure that triggers those Widow Mines on small packs of lings. And I think, yeah, as you said, with a number of reinforcements here and no mines, he should be able to clean this up. Good splits coming out of Epic.
Oh, there was a bit of a miss micro there where the Banes were just kind of walled up behind the lings, and unfortunately a few of them fell, but there's a fat round coming in behind. Oh, that mine's coming down, though. We'll have to see. Okay, it gets picked off. That was an excellent pickup. Jesus, man. Revolution is playing like a monster right now. I got to hand it to him here.
Absolutely, man. The small number of Terran keeping the medevacs alive, though. Able to continuously push forward, and this is really nice. The more Epic attacks, the less time that Revolution has to build things like Banelings or tech up. So these are great attacks, but as you said, now they're starting to get shoot away, and the medevacs are falling, and those are the key units.
Yeah, and absolutely. And because his creep spread's been so... Oh, okay, I guess he has to choose a different path. I was going to say he might be able to drop a couple tumors right here and get this creep spread going. But I guess he has other things on his mind right now, like trying to push into this. He doesn't have any more Banes, though, and now the mines are kind of going to be the deciders for this. Oh, nice. He completely avoided them right there. I got to say, man, I really like Revolution's position now here. And once these queens get over here with these transfuses... Oh, I thought he was going to bring him over and just go for it YOLO style, dude. Oh, he is once he gets Banes. I'm calling it now, dude. These queens are here to live. Oh, man.
That's pretty funny, man. So, yeah, he does have a lot of units. These Marines coming up, though, and some decent Widowmine shots could totally foil this plan as the Banelings are not quite ready.
Yeah.
Some of them do get taken out, unfortunately.
Yeah, at least half of those Banes just got destroyed as they were morphing, so you never want to be in that position as a Zerg player. But the one thing that Revolution has going for him is that he had the creep highway all the way over here, so at least he can split off a couple of these queens and save them. But a few will fall. But he does have +1 for these Mutas, but I'm not sure he wants to face that meat grinder with all those mines, man. He's going to have to take this trade very careful or he's going to lose his Banes and Mutas.
Yeah, man, this is absolutely crazy. Both players are playing extremely well right now. Revolution has the number of Banelings he needs to be able to take this fight, but that is a massive Terran army. The number of Widow Mines and pre-splitting could just mean absolute death for him.
And 3-3 started as well, so really there's a timer here for Revolution to hold in, because once that 3-3 kicks in, that's going to be a really, really bad time for him. Logic joining us in chat, though. What's up, man? Nice to see you. And Soldier619, thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate it, guys.
These Mutas, dude. These Mutas flying around.
And they have
this is the
+1.
Type of damage you have to find, man, because you're not going to be able to fight the army outright. Unfortunately, though, Epic is pushing up, so those Mutas are either going to need to come back home or really commit to pushing.
Oh, these mines, though. No! Yeah, those were some really good mine hits, and now that was at least like half the Banes that is wiped out now. He's going to morph in a couple more behind this and continue to go to the Muta route with 4 more Mutas in production as well.
Absolutely, man. So these Marauders here getting to work on some of the Banelings. Really nice plays by Epic to pull his Marines back, make sure that he's always fighting on top of his mines with the Marauders in front. One medevac does go down.
Yeah, absolutely. And this aggression was enough to make these Mutas completely retreat. And he's going to push in for this one final battle with all of his army, but into these mines. No! Oh man.
God,
yeah.
Dude, absolute meat grinder. And I think just a little bit impatient there from Revolution.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you get to that point where you're fighting that out front of your base, and you're just like, I just need you to go away. You know?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. And now that 3-3 is going to finish up here in a minute, I don't think there's really going to be any end to this push. And with all these splits preparing for Banes, Epic is playing like a monster. This is pretty insane to see, dude. This has been nuts. Look at those splits, man. Like, holy shit.
Very nice. The number of Banelings, I mean, it's just, and these Mutas are now the only thing that are left, and that's definitely not good. And GG is called. Epic goes game 3.
We didn't hear of him before, but we'll never forget his name. No, I don't know. I was just trying to come up with something cool, but the dude is playing like a monster right now, man.
Yeah, man,
I'm sad that I haven't heard of him. Like, does he stream? Can someone on his team sell him out? Like, this is crazy, dude. I need more of this man in my life. That's been some really good play so far. We'll have to find out who the next player is from Revolution. I'll give you some music, and we'll jump into this game as soon as we get a map, guys. Potentially, this could be match point if we don't find someone that can knock out Epic. They need to wake up Jack G, dude, and get him out here.
I know, right? The emergency. Someone's just, like, on the phone with them right now.
Someone's
like,
shaking the shit out. Oh! Oh! All right. Everybody be cool.
Oh, man. No way.
Everybody fucking be cool, dude. He gets to choose the map, too. Wait, what are the 3 maps that we've already used?
Proxima, Honor Grounds, and Newkirk. Look at that. Boom. Psh, on point.
Mother of God. Dude, are you ready for the game that's about to
I'm
go down
so
right now? Like, I
hyped,
thought I
dude.
was ready, but I am not ready, dude. I am not ready. Mother of God.
All right, dude. Hyped.
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, everyone be patient. We have our next map, so give us just a second. We're going to get loaded into this as soon as we get everything rolling, and we'll give you guys the game you've been waiting for. Ooh.
The game we've all been waiting
Yeah,
for.
like, Jesus. We've been talking about this as a joke, but it's about to happen live before your very eyes, dude. Mother of God. A couple people joining us in chat that we haven't seen before. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow. We have a lot of these coming up in the future. Go ahead and talk about that while I get into this next map there, Giggle. Nope. Okay. Epic is a literal god. Yeah, dude. Those splits at the end were insane. That looked like that Marine Split Challenge shit there for a second.
Yeah, that was pretty beast, man. So you need to get Epic in there. There we go. All right.
Yep.
As we head into possible match point, man. But what a giant to get through to win it.
Yeah, absolutely. So they really needed to bring out a monster in order to face Epic, because with that constant aggression, with those drops coupled behind it, just no one has really been able to face him. But they might have someone. They might have someone right now that will be able to handle it. We'll have to see here in just a second. I don't want to spoil it until the intro, but you can have this one, Mr. Giggle. I default to you.
Sweet,
because I love you, man. No. Let me make sure the overlay is good, though. We need the overlay for this one.
Oh
okay.
my God, yeah,
Okay,
definitely
we're good.
can't put this one. All right, go ahead. You can do the first one.
All right, so our player from PSISTORM right now, the Monster, who is currently taking his team to 3 consecutive wins. If he wins this game right now, that's a clan war, guys. So yeah, just like that, it is our blue Terran player in the bottom right-hand corner of the map who's living up to his name, Epic. I hope this dude
and
streams,
his opponent coming in from Revolution. I watched this guy back in Wings of Liberty, man, and I'm excited to see some play. First time on the Nydus. It is Jockg.
Oh man, this is so insane, dude. Whew. Like,
this is pretty cool.
I'm no TVT expert or anything, but I'm pretty excited for what's about to go down here, dude. I'm glad I have you with me on this one, though. So far, we are off to exactly a mirrored matchup, though, like memes aside or whatever. So nothing too crazy or cheesy, and I'm pretty excited to see where this is headed, dude.
Yep, absolutely, man. So we do see a double refinery coming out of Epic, likely to get on that factory a little bit sooner. From Jockg, meanwhile, is this an SCV scout or is he? Yeah, okay. So he's going to scout, which should help him kind of identify what he's going up against as far as gas. But no second refinery taken from him at all.
Yep. Absolutely. Sorry, a donation is going off in my ear. It's a bit hard for me to speak when that's going on. But Logic with that 10 spot. Thank you very, very much, guys. You have been so kind tonight. We've already got a couple donations, and we've only been on for a couple games. So you guys are amazing, and thank you for all the support. We would have done this even without donations, but it is good to see that coming in. And because our Plat Diamond was just sponsored, we are using all of our donations that we had previously stockpiled to push that tournament into the future. And we're just going to take... Oh, nice. Closing that was really good right there.
Yep.
But we're going to take all that money and just put on a lot of content moving into the future. So we'll have another clan war just like this next week. Then the winners of both clan wars will play the following week. And then we have a bunch of tournaments with cash prizes coming up. So, I don't know. I'm just selling out a really quick before this TVT gets up and started. So...
Nah, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
So factory going down by Jockg, and finally grabbing that second refinery as he grabs his command center. No CC out of Epic or anything like that, so he's gonna be behind in that regard. But if he finds good pressure here out of his early attack, as it looks like Cyclones are being built now.
Yeah.
As he moves right into a starport on that tech lab as well. So likely Banshee coming out there.
Yep, absolutely. And now we got a little bit of a Reaper battle here where they're just trying to kill each other. I'm not sure. It's going to come down to Micro here, but I think he just wanted to kind of poke in and see if there was an expansion or anything. So, whew, I'm pretty excited for this, man. But as you said, we got a tech lab on the starport. What do you think is going to go on there? Banshees or something? Or?
I think so, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, it could be for a Raven. A lot of players have been opening Ravens in TVTs now.
Okay.
To help you without any sort of counter Banshee play.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Definitely could be either or. Out of Jockg, though, what's up?
Cloak Banshees.
Oh, there it is,
Yep,
man.
immediately. As soon as that finished up, we got some Cloak Banshees out here. And with this extremely mobile force, he's going to be able to deny that scout for a pretty significant length of time here. So I like this play, man. We'll have to see if he can poke in and get some damage done.
Yep. So Reaper and Hellion Cyclone making. Okay, never mind. They're coming back home. As the Reaper actually, I'm not sure what it killed. An SCV.
Yeah, I didn't even see, man. I'm just trying to follow both of these aggressions that were moving across the map, but he was able to. Oh, nice.
Nice surround there from Epic, shutting down that Reaper harass.
Straight jumped that dude, man.
Yeah, I know. A little bit of a miss micro there from Jack G, as he may not have been paying attention, but he is able to pop out a couple of Marines and has a Cyclone of his own. So with good micro, he should be able to at least fight off what Epic is coming with.
Yep, absolutely. And it's almost like he just had some sixth sense where he's making a Viking already, dude. I think that's pretty ridiculous, man. So that will help out a little bit, too, with the whole Banshee problem he's about to have.
Oh, man, a little bit of a trade going on here from both players. Cyclone from Jakji getting a little bit low, but will clean up. Oh, man, nice micro, bringing it back.
Yep, absolutely. But, oh, shit, the mine got that so low, dude. That was insane. He almost picked it off with that alone, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to do the damage. This Viking's going to come in, though, and might be able to finish it off with maybe an insane scan. We'll have to find out. Oh, he's following it while it's stuck.
Hunting it down, dude. Oh,
how does he know?
Is he gonna? Oh, he totally. Oh, no.
Okay, I half expected him to just pick that shit up there for a second, dude. But on the other side of things here for Epic, we do have another Banshee coming out, a tank being planted up in the natural, and his second base is coming down as well. But Jakji behind this, man, he's up to 34 SCVs. 2 bases have been rolling for quite a while, and he's about to finish up weapons level 1, so... This is looking, I wouldn't say in his favor, but, well, maybe. I guess it is starting to look in his favor just based off the economy alone. But Epic's not out of it by any means. He just needs to get that natural out there and rolling, and he'll be in it. He can hold it with these tanks, so...
Yep, absolutely. The tanks here should give him a little bit of room to make sure that he doesn't get like run up on or anything like that, as he is going to want to get that expansion down and start getting SCVs down there. As you said, Jakji really pulling away in terms of eco here, as he already has that 2-base, almost full saturation here, and starting to drop even more barracks. I don't know what I was going to call them, gateways, but even more barracks.
Yeah, Terran gateways. We can call it that. No. So yeah, this is a lot of production that has a possibility to ramp up here, and Jakji is getting his own tanks here, and we'll have to see what comes down. Okay, so he's going with the reactor too, so I'd imagine he's gearing up for some pretty nice drops here. As Stim is about to finish up, he'll have weapons level 1 as well. So yeah, man.
Viking on patrol over here, man. Is he going to be able to catch that Banshee?
Oh, shit, I didn't even see that. Yeah, we'll have to find out.
There's 2 Banshees, though. There's one swooping around on the right as well. The Viking will more than likely get to work on this Banshee on the left, but the one on the right, there is a turret. Oh, man, and another Viking. Look at Jakji go.
Yeah, this is just insane, dude. It's like he knew they were coming, so he just needed to prepare for it, and he was definitely prepared. So they're not going to find much damage, and he's even going to chase this one down. Oh, he might get it this time because he knows where it's headed, and there's nowhere to hide this time around. There's even a Marine on the case. This hero, oh my god. Oh, okay, so the Marine gets picked up.
He's like, I got it. He just dies, dude. Like,
oh yeah, that sucks. You're a Marine, and they're like, hey, I need you to follow this Banshee real quick. You'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
Totally kill you in 2 shots, but do it up, man. Be super sneaky.
Yep, absolutely. So we got a bit of a move out here from Jakji. He's got a tank and a couple bio, but with the amount of tanks here, I think Epic should be able to hold this rather convincingly. Oh, but that Banshee moving in and getting scouted again was really good. The Marine did get picked up, but at least he knows it's coming in, and he can prepare for that at his bases.
Yep, absolutely, man. Jakji is moving across the map with a huge force. Epic is going to want to make sure that he sieges his tanks and has them spread out so he doesn't get run up on. This Jakji he does have Stim, man.
He's
if
gonna
he gets
split this
in there,
off,
he could just crush this.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. He was like gearing up for a good drop. I thought he was going to maybe bring the tanks out to the front, but he just brought them straight up into the main. He's going to get planted before this force can really even deal with it just yet. Man.
But the tanks do come up here. The SCVs do draw some of the fire here. They're getting caught up in that choke point a little bit, and honestly, oh man, now it is the meat grinder as Jakji gets to work.
Oh, he was just waiting to drop that bio. It's almost like he was baiting those SCVs in and waiting for the right moment so he could drop them. That was insane, man. Definitely a crazy conclusion to that game. Man.
Absolutely, man. So there goes the all kill.
Yep. All right, so we'll have to find out who our next player from PSISTORM is. Bear with us just 1 second, guys. We hope you've liked the matches we provided so far. As soon as we get our next PSISTORM player in here and they pick the map, we will get going on this game number 5.
Man, that's awesome.
That was nuts.
That presence of mind to like not go in the front, and that's a great map for it because it's not like some of those maps you have to kind of ferry people across a long distance. But that one was almost instant. Got his tanks up there and then reinforced it with his Marines.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, all right, let's do this.
This
man.
is shaping up to be so much of a more epic clan war than I was even like. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. I knew it was gonna be badass, but this is just insane, dude. Are you ready for this next matchup?
I am.
Oh jeez, it's your map too.
It's everybody's. It's the people's map.
It's the community's map.
Uh-huh.
All right, so give us just 1 second. We're trying to get our next player in here. Yeah, we'll just wait to announce it. I like that because it builds up a little bit of suspense. I like that. So we'll just hang out for a while. We do have our next map pick, though. Be patient. As soon as he jumps in here.
The suspense is definitely real.
Yeah, he found out who he was playing. He's like, oh, I need to prepare mentally. Give me just 1 second. Like, oh, there he is.
All right. So it's going to be Abyssal Reef. We do know that. We can tell you that.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, shit.
Oh, we got to get him out of the party.
Yeah. Oh, where's he at? Okay, there he goes. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been an awesome clan war, and I'm excited that we have a couple more of these coming down. We got one next week as well. Same time, same place. It will be between Eastloth and... Oh, shit.
What's up?
Let me just type something out real quick. Okay.
All right, man. This is not a game I ever thought I'd be casting, but let's do this.
Yep, absolutely. This is pretty ridiculous, man. I knew we were gonna have a beast-ass clan war today, but I didn't think it was gonna go like this. This is nuts. All right, so both players are ready, and we will jump into the next map, which will be Abyssal Reef. My favorite looking map. I know it gets a lot of balance complaints because a lot of people don't really know which third to take or to argue that it's really hard to hold the third. But all that stuff aside, it's probably my favorite looking map that I've ever seen, dude. And it has sharks. Like,
I know.
It was already cool.
Someone got on you earlier saying it was a dolphin, not a shark, but I have no.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think it's a shark.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm no like marine biologist, but I'm gonna go with the shark on this one.
Yeah.
Speaking of sharks, though, you like that? No, I'm just messing around, guys. Sorry. So let me just update the scoreboard here in 1 second. And as I was saying, sharks, man, they appear in the bottom right-hand corner of this map. Playing from Revolution, it is Shakchi.
And his opponent, the Blue Zerg from PSISTORM, it is Jon Snow.
Oh man, again, I'm really excited about this match, dude. We finally have a Zerg player too, so I'm pretty excited about that too. We'll have to see. Hopefully he can do a bit better than the last one and get this win for his team, so we can get more games. I want to see the entire map pool played by these guys. That would be insane.
Yeah, that would be really nuts, man. So we do see a proxy hatch coming out of Jon Snow. Immediately goes for the craziness.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Is he gonna? You think he's gonna be able to take down Jakshi with it, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen some really good proxies, but on this map pool, I haven't seen too many just yet because of how new it is. But I don't know. That's a pretty good place to do it. We saw some insane proxies there yesterday, but it was cyclones and shit, not a proxy hatch. Oh, and the scout's gonna come nowhere near it either, man. Maybe as soon as he gets to that natural, he'll just have that pro sense and know immediately that there's something up. But I mean, I don't know, man. This is nuts.
Yep, absolutely. I feel like this is kind of like what we were talking about yesterday with the blue players on Abyssal. Like the proxy hatch is even like colored blue, so it hides into the map even more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll have to see. And I think you're right. Jakshi is a good enough player to get into this natural and know, hey, something's going on here. At very least, it's early pressure.
Oh, we found the shark again.
Nice,
man. I'm glad we could find this shark. I was looking for him yesterday and I couldn't because it's not where the shadow is. It's in a really weird position. But you guys are telling me that's a dolphin? Come on. Like, let's get real here. Before this game kicks off, I think we can appreciate that that's a shark and not a dolphin. But anyway, I guess that's neither here nor there. So Jakji's going to find out that there is no natural, and hopefully he's got to know that something's up. He is sending out these Marines to kind of look. Yeah, he knows something's up. But the question is he going to find out about it in time to do something about it? So
I'm not sure. Yeah, bunker going down from him, and the factory's just about 3/4 of the way done too. He hasn't found out about the hatchery yet. Queen is about halfway done from Jon Snow as the links start to make their way across the map. The way things are shaping up now, I think Jon Snow might have a decent shot at pestering this command center, the natural, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to break up into Jakji's base with what he has currently, as 2 bunkers are going down.
Yeah, and I'd imagine he's going for that really early tank. If he can get a tank up on that high ground, he should be all right, but as you said, that natural is pretty exposed, dude. This bunker is going to be a saving grace. So he's going to poke over there, confirm his already sinking suspicions that it is a proxy, but there's already roaches out, man. Like, I don't know. That tank needs to be done a long time ago in order for him to hold this. We'll have to see. So he's pulled a couple boys. He's going to wall up behind this and just try to hold at this point. He does have the double bunker, which is nice, and he has his SCVs already pulled to repair, but man, what a crazy game already.
Yeah, for sure. Jon Snow's really going to have to find good damage to be able to do to break these bunkers with the repair here, as he does have a small number of Ravagers and Roaches, but it's not going to be able to get up there right now. Yeah, once the tank comes out, that's really going to be key in shutting a lot of this down. I think Jakji should be okay, as he's able to lift and turn his natural into a orbital command.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he knew something was up, and he responded perfectly. Sure, he doesn't have his natural up and running yet, but neither does Jon Snow, so he'll be all right there. And now that he has that tank out on the high ground, he's doing really well. And he's about to push out another one that will plant even further in front than that. Well, okay, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Yeah, so he's going to have 2 planted really close up there. I don't think... How many bios do you need to break that? I feel like we should know this, but...
Oh God, you put me on the spot there.
No, I don't know.
Need 7?
I'm not sure.
I
don't know, man.
You need
but
a couple.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly.
need to wail on it.
Yeah. Well, with all those SCVs right there, it's going to be a while before he can pull down that bunker. That's all I was getting at there. Especially with these tanks just wailing away at things once they get close to this wall. So.
Yep. So more bunkers coming down, and a second tank there from Jakji as he's really buttoning up the front of this base. Wants to make sure that no Baneling Bust or anything like that on top of these Ravagers come in. And he's got his starport coming out now too. So I'm really liking Jakji's position, as he's just cool to, you know, chill at home and sit on 2 command centers. As you said earlier, no base from Jon Snow. So that's really a huge factor there.
Yeah, and now the tanks are getting to be almost so ridiculous. Well, I mean, it's only 3, but still, that's enough. That's all you need. And that bunker just keeps taking a lot of damage. Well, we know it's at least 5. We're about to find out live. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know, right?
People are probably trashing us because we don't know this, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a pro. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm only a diamond player. I just love StarCraft. So I love to cast shit like this.
Yep, absolutely, man. It's a cool opportunity, and we appreciate both teams for letting us get in on this as we watch Jon Snow do his best to attack this bunker.
Yep, absolutely. Just being annoying. If anything else, though, what he's doing is keeping all these SCVs from mining, which is good enough in itself right there, because he knows he's down in economy. So, oh, those tanks,
miss
though.
Micro there, yeah. And the other thing that he's
shots.
doing, I was going to mention, is yes, Jakji does have his, you know, command center turned into an orbital, but Jon Snow is spreading mad creep into what would be his natural expansion, and has his potential 3rd creeped up too. So Jakji's going to have to wait. Even if he does clear this out, he's going to have to clear that creep and then wait for it to recede before he can really expand.
Yeah, and I really do like this play out of Jakji, where he's going with Cyclone Banshee, or wow, Jesus Christ, Cloaked Banshees. Oh shit, these tanks are just having their way with these Ravagers, man. Oh, a tank does fall though, but it's replaced pretty much immediately with another one. But yeah, I think these Cloaked Banshees should help out a lot pushing into this, as there's going to be no detection there for a while.
Oop, a little, nice. Trading some damage on one of the Ravagers, and possibly one Ravager for a tank. That was a little bit better of a trade, but yeah, coming up into that choke right now is really just, there's not too much damage to be found, man.
Yeah, this is just ridiculous, man. I've never seen this build, so this is just insane. I guess I need to start watching Bly more if you're to believe chat. They're saying this is like a Bly variation, but this is crazy. They're saying Jon Snow's hits later than his, though. I don't know. It looks like it hit pretty good timed enough. We'll have to see how this Banshee comes out, if it can find enough damage here, but it is keeping him contained, as you said.
Yep, absolutely, and the creep spread is definitely good, but Jon Snow still does not have any extra expansions or anything like that, so he is 100% all in on this. Needs to find a way to break the tanks, and in all honesty, I don't think it's going to happen. And Abyssal, they're just really, except for maybe that top right of Jakji's base, isn't a place to like be lifting, you know, loading overlords and flying things anywhere. So
the Banshee is out though, man, and there's no detection, so it just gets to have its way now, and he knows that, so he decides to attack here, does Jon Snow, and just like that, he calls GG, and Jakji will take this game, man. What an insane series. I guess the Banshee was enough, huh?
Yeah, for sure, man. And Jakji bringing the series to 3-2, so we very well may get that 7-game spread that we were looking for, man, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased because we're casting this, and we always want to see it to go to Game 7 just because it makes for a better story or whatever, but these games have been intense. I just want to see more games at this point.
Yep. Totally
This has been awesome.
So we'll give PSISTORM a second here to figure out who they want to send in.
Yep. Absolutely. It's been some really good games so far, man. I'm excited that we've got to do this. And I keep repeating myself, but we are going to do another one of these next weekend as well. That one will be between Eastloth. Holy shit, dude. I can't even...
I know. Are you ready for this? It's between...
I got to find him.
IGX Imperative Gaming and Eastloth. But we have another awesome match coming up for you guys, man. The hits just keep on coming with these. The highest level games we have definitely ever casted, so...
Do you see him in the Nydus Clan War? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Boom.
Wow. All right, do we need to kick out Jon Snow?
There we go. He left.
Awesome.
All right, so this next
these
map
guys
is going
are
to be crazy. Cactus Valley has already been picked. It will be our next map. And our players have been decided. This is intense, man. These games are just getting more and more epic as the night goes on. Whew. All right, so we're just waiting for one person to ready up, and we'll jump into this next map. As I said, it will be Cactus Valley.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Yeah, beyond my language. Oh, we're playing some sweet 2v2. There it is.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this matchup, dude. This is just insane.
I know, right? A Korean going on in the chat, dude.
I know.
So,
I want to know what's
it's
going
legit.
down.
You know the tournament's legit. Like
We've made it, boys. We have Korean in our party chat. Nah, this is awesome. I'm so excited for this game, dude.
All right, so kick Penguin out because he said I don't choose next to it. So yeah. Okay, great.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that? Oh, well, I can't read. Is that what they're saying? Fuck, dude. Okay. Well, no, like, I'm not being disrespectful. I don't know what they're saying. Like, they could be saying, hey, hang on, I need a minute. I have to fucking run to the bathroom.
That's fair. No, you raise a good point that, like, we cannot read.
Yeah, like, sorry, guys. I'm at my limits here, but we are going to go, and we are loading into this next map. It is going to be Jakji versus True live on the Nydus. Man, I'm so excited. This is turning out to be one of the most epic clan wars we've ever had, if not the most. Let me just update score really quick, and we will jump into this. As we said before, PSISTORM is currently up 3 points to Revolution's 2, but Jakji is out, so we'll have to see. But our PSISTORM player in the top right-hand corner of the map, our blue Zerg, it is True.
And his opponent helping his team come back in this best of 7. He's won 2 games so far, looking for his third to tie the series up. The Red Terran, it is Jakji.
Oh, man, I'm so excited for this, and I really hope I just had this correct overlay. Okay, we're good to go.
Nailed it.
Oh, shit, this is so hype, dude. I'm so excited for the potential match we're about to have here. Like, you know it's going to be good either way. I just don't know how, like, what kind it's going to be, whether or not we're going to get some crazy-ass cheese or something. Okay, please drop a base. Give me a macro game. Oh. Nice, okay. Cool. No proxies, nothing too crazy just yet.
It's like Jakji's going to open with CC first.
Damn, what did they agree to? Like a gentleman's game or something?
I
or
know,
is it just
right?
because of the whole Cactus Valley thing that you feel a little froggy on this map and play a little bit more greedy than normal? That's crazy, dude.
I know, this map feels a lot like Whirlwind to me of last season, except it's all desert and not grass, which is very upsetting to me. But yeah, I feel very comfortable on this map as a Terran going CC first. I think a lot of people feel like they can, you know, go eco builds and stuff like that.
Yeah. Did you take one that early as well?
Sometimes, I don't know.
Yeah.
I usually like to Reaper expand anyways, just because it's so good. But I don't know. Sometimes when I've Reaper expanded one too many times, I'll throw out the CC first, and that's when I usually die instantly.
Yep. And both players scouting because of the way this SCV is coming in. I think they'll find out where each other are just right here. Yep. Boom. All right. So both players should now know where the other player is just based off of the way both of those units came in. We'll have to see, though. It looks like he is going to finish out the SCV scout just to make sure, which is a good call. You know, when it's True playing, you need to find out where he is.
It's true.
Yeah, like, or at least what he's up to. Kind of poke in there and find out what's going on. But this is insane, man. So we got a $3 bet. Does anyone want to take that? Loser donates to the Nydus $3. He says it's going to be a Ling Queen Nydus all in.
Let's see, man. That's quite the call from Ken.
Yeah, I mean, he's calling it, what, 2 minutes into the game. We'll have to see.
We do see a factory going down from Jakji with a Marine being built, so no Reaper or anything like that, as he is going to switch to a reactor on that barracks. I'm sure the factory will flip More than likely for Hellions, keep an eye on whether or not he drops that second factory, because that'll tell you if he's going for that Hellion Cyclone style, or if he's just opening with Hellion pressure to kind of keep True back and keep the number of Lings down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it kind of shows how much he respects his opponent just because the bunker is coming down right here to protect that natural. Like, he kind of knows something. But we'll have to see, man. Maybe they were giving each other banter or whatever. I guess my next step for the night is to learn Korean. It has to be done, dude. Yeah, like I guess it has to be done. Next time we'll know if they were trash talking or like what. But I'm pretty excited, dude. This should shape up to be a very nice game. But as you said, Hellions are coming out of that factory, so it is a bit telling of which way he's going to head with this.
Second factory down as well. Do we see another add-on go onto that barracks from Jockji, or does he build it straight onto the reactor or onto the factory? As he does have his natural up and starting to saturate that. No third base, right as I say that. True moves out to take his third base. So he will have that, if not just for larva production.
Yeah, for sure. And the barracks got a reactor. I was waiting to see, like you said, if the factory was going to get a tech lab or something, but it is just a cyclone coming out of there to begin with. And these Hellions will get across the map to scout too. So has there even been any Lings created just yet? Oh, okay. So there's a few defense Lings and some Queens, so he should be able to hold this. It's only 2 Hellions. But it's 2 Jack-G Hellions. Like,
I know, right?
Like that. Does that change things, or I don't know?
So he is on creep, getting poked out a little bit by a Queen here as he's just kind of looking around, checking that third. I believe he saw that it went down. Let me take a look. Yeah, he saw that it went down. So he will know.
We should have took the bet. Man, is it too late? He's going for missile attacks level 1, so I don't know if the whole Ling prediction is about to come true. As I say that, the Roach Warren is down as well. Once you see Hellions, it's kind of over with the whole Ling thing, huh?
I mean, yeah, you could kind of figure, especially if it's going to be. Some players like to do, what is that, Ling Bane to defend Hellbat Cyclone. Some players like to get out Roaches. So it could just be a stylistic difference between the two. But we'll have to see if the Nydus does come down. I do like the creep spread out of True.
Yeah.
He's already got that third base connected, and he's going off to the right there too, as well as up the middle. So that should be looking pretty good in a couple minutes here.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but True has a drop loaded up here too that's outside of the main, but because Jock-G dropped both of these supply depots right here, he should be able to see that coming in unless he just comes right in the middle. But I think either way, he should get vision of it. We're about to find out though as it's moving in right now, and he's got a bit of a, he's all of his army is over here chasing this Overlord. So man, these things drop in. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a Ling drop going on here, but it will be shortly cleaned up by the Hellions. True poking in just to see what he could do.
Yep. I'd imagine we're going to see the armory at some point, so these can get converted over into Hellbats, eh? But the Roaches are out as well, and that +1 missile attacks is about to finish up, as I said. And we have Roach speed as well coming down, so he should be able to hold this, but this is going to be a pretty ridiculous push here.
Yeah, man, the number of Cyclones is growing, and the number of Hellions is already pretty big. As you said, once they turn into Hellbats, when you said, okay, yeah, the armory is down. I just wanted to confirm. Before I made myself look like an idiot, they do move in now. There is a good number of Roaches from True, so we should be able to kind of, stutter step backwards against those Hellbats.
Yep, absolutely. Some good transfuses coming down, too, to protect those Queens, but yeah, I think with enough focus fire here, these Roaches should be able to push this back, man. That was very well handled by True. That transfuse was insane, dude.
Yeah,
and a new Queen joining the fight as well. So
the Queens definitely did a good job of bearing the brunt of most of that damage, as most of Jack-G's Hellbats, or almost actually all of Jack-G's Hellbats, got cleaned up.
Yeah, that was some really, really good targeting there. But behind this, Jock-G is going to take his third as well. So we might push into that macro game that we were wanting, but it's still just continual Hellion and Cyclone production behind this for Jock-G. So,
yep, we do see a third base out of Jock-G just about to finish up. True. Continuing to bring that Overlord that was filled with Lings and try and find whatever damage he can. Unfortunately, Jock-G buttoned up pretty tight.
We should have took that bet, man. He would have had to donate $3. No.
Damn it, man.
I know. Shit. Hindsight is 2020, but I'm glad we got a Roach battle out of this, man. If they would have been correct and we would have got a Lings, that probably would have been a game, and we would be over right now staring at a score screen. So I'm very glad that he went to go with Roaches, and now +2 is about to finish up for those Roaches. So I'm pretty sure he'll be able to hold this follow-up as well. But still, man, it's just a lot of Cyclones, and Roaches don't fare very well versus Cyclones, so...
Yeah, there's a tipping point when, Roach Ravager can be pretty damn strong, and the number of Cyclones are just kind of bulky. You can't get enough of them in there. The maneuvering them can be a little goofy. But I gotta say, I like that from True. Go ahead and poop and creep on the third area there, preventing Jockey from taking that for as long as possible.
Yep.
We do see the Cyclones chasing after the Roaches in the middle of the map. Maybe a couple of those going to get picked off. As was there a big army on the left side, I think, that just got owned? Or did they meet up and regroup?
Yeah, no, I think they just met up and got regrouped. He's
Gotcha.
trying to find out how to poke into this, but because this creep spread is all the way out damn near to the middle of the map, he's a bit unsure of how to attack into this. Oh, and he just tipped off the Roaches too. That's too much, and the Roaches have speed as well. They also have +2. I think these Roaches are going to decimate these Cyclones, man. All he's got to do is single target them down, and he's going to be able to chase down these units. And then, as you said, morph in the Ravagers behind this, and things are starting to look a hell of a lot better for our True, our PSISTORM players. So, still no Ravagers yet, though.
So he is kind of just posturing with his big group of Roaches. Honestly, he could probably push into that. Okay, Jockey even knows that. He's going to pick up the third and just make sure that that doesn't go down.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to take any
Like,
damage,
oh,
as
shit.
an insane group of Ravagers is being brought in from Trues, looking for the win here.
Yeah, this is a straight brace yourself moment for Jockey. He really needs to hold on here, but as we discussed, that is a lot of +2 Roaches and an insane amount of Ravagers behind that. Those Biles alone are just going to be raining down hell on everything. So I'm not sure if there's a hold here, but it's Jockey, so what do I know?
Indeed, man. The command center doing its best to dodge the Biles. As, okay, he doesn't go for another round of those. We could see the clunkiness of the Cyclones being a problem here.
Yeah.
As he is going to lift the wall, the Roaches are going to get to work and pretty much take that down. But good Biles. I mean, okay, these tanks could be good,
yeah.
man.
The tanks joining the fight, but the Biles are immediately on top of both of them, which stacked up really close together, and because of that, they go down at the exact same time. These SCVs get pulled, but they go down at 29 at a time, and there's just nothing to contest this. One lonely tank up here on the ramp, but it gets biled down as well. Oh, I spoke too soon. It didn't quite get finished off.
Attack from
Jesus.
True, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was
Jackie
nuts.
Losing his last Cyclone, but my goodness, True came out in force with that.
Yeah, that was nuts, man. Once that +2 hit and all those Ravagers got morphed, that was just it. And like that, PSISTORM will advance, and they will take the Clan War #1 of this series. So what will happen now is they will move into the winners match, which will be 2 Sundays from now. So,
Yep.
yeah, congratulations to PSISTORM. That was insane, man. We had a really good match there, and I'm glad that it wasn't like a 4-0 or something, and we got a couple of really, really good games there. But yeah.
Absolutely. Jackie coming back, man, and making it look like he was going to swing to Game 7, and that would have been awesome. But very nice game coming out of True there. Congratulations to PSISTORM, and a huge thank you to Revolution. As you said before, PSISTORM is going to advance in the bracket to match up with the winner of IGX and Eastloth. That will be played next week at the exact same time that this one was. So, and then the winner of that will meet with PSISTORM in the Week 3 finals.
Yep, absolutely. So thank you guys very much, and congratulations to PSISTORM. That was all I had. We will be back with our Plat Diamond tournament next Saturday. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and congratulations to PSISTORM with that very awesome win. So that's all I got. Man, what a clan war. You got anything else, Giggle, or are we done?
I think we're done. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure that they get paid up.
Okay.
We want to let you guys know that we get these guys paid up almost
Yeah.
immediately after the event. So the $50 will go to PSISTORM.
Yep.
And they will advance to the finals, man.
All right, so we'll see you next Sunday for IGX versus Eastloth. Thank you guys very much for tuning in.